Hey, Shalom. I want to start off by saying, Kol Halalim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rukakwadash. Double honors to the head apostles of GMS, and a salute to the Yakins that are tuning in. I'm the servant of Bar, GMS Boston, coming back with a quick show on the road. Pretty much, I want to go based on this article by Fox Business Insider, which says billionaire oil refiner warns Biden to open up the spigots or things will get worse. All right, so this is New York City billionaire John Katsimatidis, which said that President Biden should open up the spigots as Americans feel the wrath of soaring costs at the pump and in the food store. Anyways, it says, I'm going to skip to the main points. It says Biden wants to fly to Saudi Arabia and beg the Saudi Arabians to give us another 500,000 barrels at 120 a barrel. It makes no sense, he added. Katsimatidis went on to say that he disagreed with the push to raise federal interest rates, arguing that instead of bringing down the price of oil and controlling recession, the real estate industry and everything else in America would be wiped out as a result. All right, so now this is him saying somebody's on the path to destruct America, and somebody's got to say, guys, enough is enough. He's stressed, adding, you know what the cost has been to the American people because of the rising gas prices. The cost of the rising food prices is going to get even higher with 120 barrels of oil, barrels of oil. So, I say that I read this and see this article to say this, man. America is on the brink of collapse, man. All right, the Lord is a brilliant chess player. Right, you had a guy named Donald Trump who got in office, did his thing, and then you got now the counter part, which is this guy Biden, and this man has been the worst president that ever walked across the Oval Office, man, and he's doing the work of the Lord, man. Why? Because the plan of the Lord is to destroy America, man. America will be destroyed. And prior to the full destruction, which is going to come via thermonuclear missiles, prior to that, this place got to be broken up internally, man. There's got to be divisions. There's got to be race wars. There's got to be famines. There's got to be sedition among men, Now, Biden's approval rate have dropped tremendously, even within the Democratic Party, man. Even within Jake. They don't like this guy, and how much more these rednecks, right? So you already know that the sedition of the government is coming, man. The famines are coming, I just went into the store and a carton of eggs, a 18 pack. It's almost like damn there $5 a goddamn carton, man, which is unheard of, man. I eat eggs frequently. This is a good source of protein, and it used to be at a point for 18 pack $2. Now it's all the way up at $5, because there's a trickle down effect, man, and that's what the scriptures say. The sown places shall appear unsown. As a matter of fact, let me grab that. I didn't have nothing lined up. Places. Sure. Right. 2nd Ezra 6:22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, because America was very well put together. America has always been plentiful, fruitful. The economy was great, and now the economy is down the drain, because you got this guy pumping millions and millions of dollars, printing millions of dollars and pumping into the American economy, which is going to just bring forth inflation and eventually hyperinflation, and it's bringing down the economy, man. All right, and then you got this guy basically making America be dependent on these other nations, man, which is also goes into prophecy, because the scriptures say that the merchants which were wax rich As a matter of fact, let me grab that, right? Merchants which waxed rich. You see, right? Revelations 18:3 says, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornications, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies," man. Right? Because America, you Americans are consumers, you see. And now what your president is doing, he's forcing your hand to be even more of a consumer instead of being dependent upon your own natural resources. America is the number one country in the planet when it comes to oil. There's America's rich. The United States, the land here, Texas, and so forth. It's rich in oil. They say they had oil for 100 plus years, man. But the Lord's putting the spirit on these devils to make you Americans rely on these other nations, be at their mercy. All right. Got Biden going to Saudi Arabia and asking the Arabians, the Ishmaelites, for oil, man, which is unheard of, right? But that goes and show you, man, that the Lord is bringing this place down. He's dismantling this man's place, because this is Satan's seat. America is Satan's seat. Once America falls, man, there goes the kingdom of Esau. All right, and that's what needs to happen, and that's what will happen. Okay. The scriptures say, "Woe to you that give suck in those days," right? Because there's going to be a famine. You have shortages in all scales. Primarily, baby formula. It's a scarce. You got parents crying about baby formula, and that's all a trickle down effect, man. Because everything you do in the economy is circulatory. What you do on one end, it will trickle down. Now you got this war in Ukraine. You got the wheat shortages because of the sanctions. And this is beautiful, man, because this is what we look for. We look for the destruction and the downfall of so-called the United States of America, man, which is Satan's seat. Because this place had brought nothing but wickedness, man. All right. This is the hammer that have gone forth through all the world, and causing havoc, destruction. All right. So things are happening. And Lord's will, this will be the last president this place ever sees, man. All right. So I just saw the article, wanted to just say a couple words, because it all lines up with prophecy. All right. Prophecy's coming to pass. The end is near. And with that, I'm going to say, Call Halal Yamla Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah.